KD, let's go. Yeah. I East Coast with that gang, West Coast with that gang, global with that gang, nigga. You know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang, West Coast with that gang, global with that gang, nigga. You know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang, West Coast with
all right, smash that like button. It's time to go deep. What's up, E? What up, Ish? All right, Swole fam's in the house. Drop a comment, smash that like button. Let everyone know that Daddy's going live. Because guess what? Daddy's going live here from TikTok. What up, TikTok fam? I was just live for a few minutes over there. Yay. Let's go. Everyone's coming on in here. Woo. Yee. Getting gains. Welcome to the motherfucking fam. Yeah. Here we go. Ready. Little bubble. Everyone's coming on in here. Bonsoir. Tamara, what are we doing here? I'm here from TikTok. Yeah, you are. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe every day. Here we go, fam. Swolenormous.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Can I get a hell yeah? Testing. Testing. Testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 1686 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gaincast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. And we do have a little bit of a sexy beach in here. Do we ever? So a lot of people, brand new people, welcome to the fam. Drop a comment down below. What did you smash today? Go to the fucking gym, get it done. I'm super stoked. Welcome everyone that's coming over from TikTok. I was just live a few moments ago. And of course, now we are live for 1686. Make sure that you are checking out all the links that Papa Swolio's got. You can also go to swolenormousx.com/links and check out a couple of the free classes. Make sure you go to swolenormousx.com to learn more about all the amazing training we got going on over there. This is the time of year. He's heating up. To make sure you lock down your community, make sure you lock down your training, your nutrition. Make sure you are getting your shit in order because, 2021 is not going to be like flipping a switch going back in time. It's going to be 2020 part 2. And if your gym's closed now, it's going to be closed in a month. It's going to be closed in 2 months. And if it's not closed yet, it might still close. We have a lot of stuff where we got a huge avalanche of dog shit coming our way. And we have to make sure that we are prepared and we are focused on getting our shit done. So let's get into today's, we got a surprise here, fam. We got some Tessy is back. She's back, but I do want to warn you, Michelle, ready to bust this nut. It's been a while. If you're brand new to the Mancast, you're like, oh my God, what's this busting a nut? It's going to be, so Tess came back and I really need to let you know there's something we have to confront her about. She's a little bit different. She's a little changed. Apparently, I'll leave it as a, all right, well, we'll talk about it in a second. Before we get started, make sure that you mark your calendars. If you're in the Swole fam already, we've been talking about this. We have our Swole year release party, Swole New Year, Wednesday, December 30th. I will be announcing the time shortly. So make sure if you're part of the Swole fam, make sure you lock down that date. I will give you an update. It will be something kind of like midday, midday-ish. That way, most people can attend around the world because, of course, the Swole fam is internacional. So make sure that you mark your calendars. I'll give you an update. But Wednesday, December 30th, we have amazing releases, brand new program drop, and so much more. I'm telling you, this is awesome. This is the bee's knees and its tits. It's going to be freaking fire. So Wednesday, December 30th. And if it's your first Swole fam, if it's your first Mancast, drop some cherries in the comments down below. I want to know.
Yow.
I want to know.
Wow.
If it's your first Mancast. Okay, let's get into, should we bust this beesh and then we'll get into the tip? Shall we bust that beesh? Let's bust this beesh open. All right, cover your nips for the busting of the nut. Tessy, you're back, aren't you, baby girl? Put some respect on it. Cover those nips. Oh, chill out. Oh my God. I know. See if I can hear you. I don't know. She's still a little chunky. Well, cheers to you, Leo. I know lo and behold, Leo's still a raging alcoholic. So yeah, we got a little bit of So I told you we had to talk about this. So Tessy is looking good, but she went a little woke. She went a little woke during her fat camp. So hashtag Swole privilege for a chance to win today's Swole card. We'll be giving that away, but what in the absolute fuck, Tessy? Legit. What in the absolute fuck? Like, for real. Woke as fuck. I mean, of course, this horizontal takeover from the social justice warriors would make it to fat camp. Shocker. Absolute shocker. I mean, really? You're still looking thick. You're looking thick. Unreal. So hashtag Swole privilege. You're thicker than you were. I can't even fit this in the nut. Why is this not even going in? That's what she said. There we go. Oh my goodness. So now she's woke. Great. But she lost the weight, most of it. Look, I'll be honest. You don't have to deal with her. I'm the one that has to deal with this shit after the fact. Okay? I'm the one that has to deal with this shit after the fact. So I'm going to have a talking to her. Of course she wants to be accepted. Of course she wants to be accepted. That's the whole point. She's doing this to fit in. So we send her away for a week or two. And all of a sudden, now she's this SJW little beesh. As if she wasn't annoying already. Now the Falcon's not happy. No one's happy about this. She's still a beesh. No one's happy about this, but it is what it is. So hashtag Swole privilege. I'll tell you what. I will talk to her. And we'll see where we can go with this. Maybe I can talk some sense into her. But yeah, it's everywhere. That kind of woke nonsense is everywhere. But we already knew that already, didn't we, fam? Didn't we? All right, but Tessy's some incarnation of Tessy's back. I will try to get the recognized son. Yeah, I hope that she. If you drop in the comments and you slap her out of this, if you get her shit in order, maybe we can talk some reason. Maybe we can talk some sense into her. What do you think, you little beesh? Yeah, I know. Cranky little nutbag. All right, let's get into the tip today, fam. Babe, just an inch. Ugh, it's cold outside. It is cold outside. Let's get into the first juicy juice. We have some amazing stuff to go over today. I am so stoked to share with you the feature of today's episode. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. But we got the first one. This one is from Clemencia. Starting off so fresh and so clean. Clemencia. Hi fam. I'm really enjoying the Scorched Earth. For those that don't know, that's a program inside Swolenormous X. My legs finished death after the smoke lower session, and I love it. The little tattoo you see there was made in honor to my mom. 3 months ago, she passed away. I learned the news while I was training. I stayed calm and I continued doing my thing. I miss her every single day. She was a warrior, and she was during 2 years fighting against her disease. And I'm sure that her sport, I'm assuming her athletic past, helped her body to keep stronger for longer, while the doctor said that she would just live a couple of months since she had her diagnosis. In summary, keep strong, work on a healthier version of yourself, and that doesn't mean that you'll never be sick, but at least your body could fight harder and efficiently if it needs to do it. And I love it. And thank you for typing all that out. I know English is not your first language, but much love and respect. Sorry to hear about your mother, but I love that ending point. I think that's really poignant. That's a great way to start off today's episode. Right there at the end. Keep strong. Work on a healthier version of yourself. Can you all drop some biceps and gorillas for Clemency in the comments? Like, for real. That doesn't mean that you'll never be sick, but at least your body will fight harder and more efficiently if it needs to do it. Look, if that's what I've been saying all year. That's what we've been saying all year. But that's what I'm saying about fuck your resolutions. That's what I'm saying about COVID and everyone that's complaining and hiding in fear and not taking care of themselves. If you're not taking care of yourself this year, especially if you're not taking care of yourself now, it doesn't happen overnight. You can see amazing health benefits in a short-term period by just cutting out a lot of garbage foods and getting more active. But come on, you need to start now. If you're getting sick this year, it's because cumulatively, you've been trashing your health for years or decades. It's time to step up. You need to be taking care of your health every single day. Legit, every single day. It's not just because it's today, it's tomorrow and the next day and the next day. That's just really defines the 7 pillars. It's consistency, that seventh one. It's a seventh one. If you're new, check it out, swolenormousx.com. You can download your copy at the top. Community, nutrition, training, recovery, mobility, mindfulness, and consistency. It's every day. It's every day. It's so amazing to me when people tell me that they eat healthy most of the time, or they train a few days a week, but they take some days off. And when I say take days off, you do yoga, you do mobility. You're not just not doing anything. There's never a time you I just did nothing. Why? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You need to throw that average mindset, that everything in moderation mindset out the fucking window, especially now. And over my years, over my career, I've adapted more and more into more of a focused, disciplined, and yeah, it might seem extreme to some people that are fucking their faces with garbage every day. And that comes down to watching Netflix and crap on social media all day long, not absorbing any value. We have amazing pieces of technology at our fingertips, but we absorb the most useless garbage crap. Most people don't use it to their advantage. They just get sucked into the black hole of social media, of just the undergunch. It's time to fucking step up. It's time to get your shit in order. All right, let's get into the next post. We got one from Cole. What's in the box, Cole? What we got?
What's in the box?
What we got, Cole? Good morning, fam. Today I get to celebrate another trip around the sun. And what a trip it has been. In this last year, I have gotten a promotion, joined the fam, and have made serious strides towards improving my nutrition. About 3 years ago, I was 230 pounds. I am now pretty consistent, around 190 to 195 now. I feel better than I have in a long time, and after having tried a small HIIT session, I'm fired up to keep on going. I have my pull-up bar built in a couple weeks, and my battle ropes are coming in soon. Looking forward to seeing what changes they will bring in me. Keep killing it, fam, and always push past your limits. Gorillas and grunts all around. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. If you're watching and you don't hit the like button, I get it. It might not be convenient. You might not know where it is, but do hit that because it'll notify a lot more people. YouTube is really putting the stranglehold on the channel. That's for damn sure, especially the live stream. It's been choking us out for a long time. This one's from Johnny inside the Swole Fam discussion boards. Pillar number 2, nutrition. Hey, Papa, on last night's Daily Swole, someone asked about intermittent fasting and you gave a Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
I thought that intermittent fasting is supposed to be good. I would like to hear why you are against it. Anyone else know why it is frowned upon? Johnny, you must be just relatively new because that was out of context. I do intermittent fasting myself. I don't eat all day long. I'm in favor of not stuffing your face all day. What you missed out on is that's a troll question that the Swole Fam does to me because I get asked about intermittent fasting like 7 times a day, at least, everywhere. If I go live on TikTok or Instagram, everyone asks about intermittent fasting. It's like the first thing that people ask. So don't worry. Intermittent fasting is totally normal, totally fine. It's actually healthy. You should be doing it. You shouldn't be eating all day long. You should have a time restricted eating window. You should. So I was doing a Matt Damon because of the question. It's an inside joke. It's an inside joke because people, whenever we do like an Ask Papa Swolio or something, someone's like, hey, Papa, what about intermittent fasting? I'm like, oh, go fuck yourself. That's just the response because members, whenever, especially when it's a member that's been here for a while and they know that I get asked that question all the time, it's a joke because it's great. What, not eating all the time? Yeah, it's great. You shouldn't be stuffing your face all day long. But I just get that question so much, it's like a running joke. So it's definitely not frowned upon. You should do it. I recommend it and get after it. I love it. One for the road. Huh?
Matt Damon.
We have to continue the joke. It shows we love, yeah, fucking intermittent fasting. I get that question all the time. All the time. All the time. You know I get it all the time. That's why you ask me. Because you're all beaches. All right, let's get into some knowledge cock. Let's take a couple questions, shall we? If you got questions, now's the time to ask. You could drop in the comments with the hashtag AskPapaSwolio. Yeah, Ask Papa Swolio. What do you think of it? Come on, stop whining.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Come on, don't bullshit me. Fuck you, Josh. You goddamn pussy. All right, let's take a couple questions. You got a question? Drop in the comments down below. Hashtag AskPapaSwolio. First question, let's take one from Instagram member. Instagram at Swolenormous. Also Instagram at Daily Swole, but a lot more followers on the Swolenormous channel. So if you see that question sticker, make sure you hit the notifications on Instagram as well. Hit the 3 dots or whatever in the top right-hand corner, the hamburger logo, whatever it is. This one's from Redneck Life 07. Papa Swolio, what are some good things to start with if I want to become like you? I need that aw button. Aww.
60% of the time, it works every time.
It's the best I got right now.
That doesn't make sense.
All right, so you can drop some biceps gorillas. I appreciate that. So what are some good things to start with if I want to become like you? Well, I mean, you're never going to be like me. You don't have my genetics. You don't have my life. You don't have my parents. You don't have my history. It's just, I understand what you mean. But you need to become the best version of you. So here's what I would recommend. I'm flattered. I'm honored. But here's what I would recommend. Seriously, and this is not a shameless plug. This is just what I believe in. This is what you should do. What you should do is go to swolenormousx.com and download the 7 pillars. That's the best place to start. It will literally explain the Swolosophy behind the Swole Fam and will literally help you build that foundation. This is what I live by every single day and what the Swole Fam lives by. So that's what I recommend. Go check it out, swolenormousx.com, and it's right there at the top. Download your copy, and it's the best place to get started, okay? And that's what you just said. What are some good things to start with? Yoga, but literally that's part of the 7 pillars. So that's what I recommend. So go check that out. Go check that out. Go check it out. Yeah, Nathan, people are used to intermittent feasting instead. Yeah,
Matt Damon.
intermittent binge eating. Let's see.
How shall we fuck off, oh Lord?
There we go. First one of the day. Not bad. There we go. Not bad. A little bit off axis, so don't judge too harshly. Eric, Papa Swolio, why is low-level inflammation bad? I know it is an effect of disease. Well, you're gonna have issues. We're talking about, for example, when you have, for example, leaky gut, when you have gaps, when you have swelling in your intestinal lining, for example, let's say you're eating gluten, let's say you're eating foods that your body is reacting poorly to, you will have more invaders. Your body sees these foods as something to attack. So when you have, you'll have a lot of sensitivities, you have a lot of reactions, and it's different for each person. So I don't really want to speak in blanket terms, but it puts you at higher risk for all those other side effects and all those other illnesses and diseases like heart disease and so forth. But if you're always under stress, obviously stress hormones are going to be higher. It's going to affect all these other aspects of your recovery, of your performance. So you never want to have this constant barrage, this constant defense. Your body is always defending itself. Seriously, every single day, your body is always defending itself, but it shouldn't be defending itself against what you're consuming. And one of the issues with, for example, intestinal inflammation, when you have leaky gut, that just means that you have a lot of times in your small intestines, you'll have even one cell width in terms of that kind of membrane, which allows for the passage of digested nutrients into the bloodstream where your body will absorb the nutrients. And if you have gaps there, you will actually have larger particles that your body will attack as invaders, kind of like a virus. It will attack it because it's not supposed to be there. It's not supposed to get absorbed through. It's not supposed to make it through. But your intestines and your digestive system will be compromised. And you have everything else from the gut-brain axis to your immunity that is large in part to your digestive system. And it all starts from what you're consuming. It all goes down to, hold on a second. It all comes back. It all comes back to your food quality. And this is why we move off of calories in, calories out in a big way. It comes down to food quality. And if you're eating the foods that are better digested, that map better to your body and to your needs, whether it's genetics, whether it's your lifestyle, whether it's X, Y, and Z, it will change your life. And that's why a lot of people see so much progress, get rid of migraines, joint pain, eczema, all these other issues from cutting out commonly inflammatory or commonly, just for lack of a better term, inflammatory, negative impact foods. And that's going to look different for everyone. Some people can handle dairy better than others, but you don't need it. Okay. So whether or not you can stomach pasteurized, it's just worthless intake. It's not giving you a lot of value unless you're getting raw milk, for example, and you can handle it, then there are more beneficial sources. But if you're pasteurizing and you're just sucking down white sugar, it's not really giving you any real benefit. Plus the cows are fed grains and you're absorbing all that toxicity through the products. You get criticized for buying grass-fed beef. By whom? Let's see, Steven. Thank you for the tennis elbow info the other day. I got the 2 things you recommended the very next day. It still hurts, but much less. It's going to take some time. And I can tell it's going to feel much better in a week or so. Going to take it slow, but can't wait to get back to the rack. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. I mean, you have inflammation, so it's not just going to disappear. But what you're doing by strengthening those muscles is you're going to relieve that pressure, and over time, the inflammation, just keep on doing it and make sure you do it a few times a day. Do it before you're training and everything. It will get better over time because now you're counterbalancing that kind of stress. Logan, I'm 363 pounds, 6'2". My doctor told me I should be eating around 3,000 to 3,500 calories. That seems really high. It is really high. I disagree. What would you recommend for a calorie intake? I'm not really so concerned about how many calories you should be eating rather than the quality of the foods. So that seems a little bit high in my experience. Are you training regularly? Are you working out a lot? I would start cutting down on the carbs and increasing your fat and protein intake. Are you consuming animal sources of protein? Have you looked into an elimination diet? That's what I would recommend. Inside the Swole fam, we focus on food quality first. Yes, calorie balance matters, but if you are micromanaging caloric intake and you're eating crappy foods, you're not doing your body any justice. I hate the word. The word justice is such a poison term right now. You're doing your body a disservice. You're doing your body a disservice. Let's see. Any benefits to apple cider vinegar? I put it in a little bit of water. I put a little bit, like a couple teaspoons in when I make bone broth to help break down the bones when I'm making broth. But I don't do shots of apple cider vinegar or anything like that. Unless you want to erode the enamel in your teeth. I think that's one of those myths. But I think apple cider vinegar is something that's like a natural thing for acid reflux. But at the same time, apple cider vinegar is one of those things that you can make. You can, you have those home remedies. You can clean with it. You can probably do all sorts of stuff. 1,000 things you can do. Your grandmother's like, back in my day, we used to bathe in apple cider vinegar. You can use it as a facial toner and all this stuff. But doing a shot of it, things like that. If you have acid reflux, for example, you're taking a shot of apple cider vinegar, I would wonder, why are you having acid reflux? I would get to the source of that primarily. For example, I know you weren't asking about apple cider vinegar. Let's see. That's a good point, Eric. The doctor might be scared to tell you to lose weight. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, especially with all the fat phobia. You can't tell people, you can't weigh people at the doctor's office anymore. You know that. You know that, fam. Let's see. Elizabeth, I'm not trolling, but I want to ask you, do you think it's okay to bully someone because of their weight? I know everyone is different emotionally, but do you think it's good or a bad thing? I think it's a bad thing. I think it's objectively bad. I think bullying is completely bad. I don't think there's anything worthwhile about it. Usually when people are bullying someone else for anything, they're just insecure. I don't think it's okay. I think it's different when you start talking about bullying is different than when you're talking about shame. I mean, you're talking about fat shaming someone, and there's different ways to do it because I go very aggressive against the fat positivity and health at every size, but I don't bully people. If they say something dumb, I'm going to retort based on what they said. And of course, stuff online is always going to be taken out of context, and the intent is what is most important. But if you're teasing someone, making fun of someone because of their weight, no, you're just a shitty person. If you are getting in people's face like I'm doing, let's say I'm on TikTok and I'm like, go to the fucking gym. Stop trashing your health. Stop stuffing your fat face. I'm not making fun of you. I'm not bullying you. I'm inspiring you. People are taking it the right way too. So it's the intent of it. It's the message, because it's not really at you. I'm posting it online. It's to the general, the royal you. And the real answer is, how is the person on the other side of the phone internalizing that? Like, I wouldn't go up to someone in the streets and be like, what are you doing, you fat fuck? Stop eating the junk. No, I wouldn't do that at all. That's just being an asshole. There's a difference between being an asshole and telling the truth. And sometimes telling the truth is internalized by the other person as you being an asshole, but that's not true. That's how someone's handling it. So truth is truth. Being a rude person is being a piece of shit. Let's see here. We'll take a couple more questions. We'll get into some more Swole fan posts. Do you think it's Retro Jim? Do you think it's you can achieve? Make sure you're using the hashtag AskPapaSwolio or hashtag APS. That way I can pick these out, because sometimes I'll miss a question. Retro Jim asks, do you think you can achieve a decent physique just doing yoga? That's subjective. What do you mean a decent physique? Sure, you can do a lot of level 3 and vinyasa flows and do a lot of chaturangas, upward dog. You can definitely lose a lot of weight. You can get muscular, but you'll adapt. I mean, you're not going to get progressive overload necessarily doing yoga. It'll change your life, but you can definitely, a decent physique is relative. You can do a lot of body weight exercises. Yoga is not about improving your physique. Yoga has a lot of other capacities. So it depends on what type of yoga, but sure, you can definitely lose a lot of weight. That's going to come down to nutrition and recovery and all 7 pillars, of course, already. So yoga is just a piece of the pie. Ironically, you want to make sure you complete the pie, but don't eat the whole pie. Too many carbs, man. You know that. Michelle, bullying someone for their weight will do nothing. Teddy, respect the person, disrespect the movement. I like that. Yeah, like if you're just singling someone out and calling them a fat ass and you're just a piece of shit. But the idea that you can just stuff your face intuitively with whatever you want and that it's fat shaming to tell someone that obesity is not healthy, it's like, get the fuck out of here. Now you're just a lying asshole. Now you're the asshole. Let's see here. Okay, let's get into the truth can hurt. It certainly can. It certainly can. Certainly can. All right, let's see here. We got another one on Instagram from Catrethy. Catrethy? Papa Swolio, what are your thoughts? Oh, I got a burp coming. Drinking that water, fam. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Not. It's my show. I'll burp if I want to.
How dare you?
I dare. Oh, I dare. Papa Swolio, what are your thoughts on clean keto diet? What do you mean? Like eating good food? It seems to be working really... Okay, eating healthy foods should be. Clean keto. You mean... No, there's no clean keto. You're eating keto or you're eating shitty food. There's no such thing as crappy keto. You're just eating shit. When you call it sloppy keto, that's an excuse to eat junk food. You're eating vegetable oils and all that crap. All fats are not created equal. So keto can be beneficial for a lot of people. And if you're doing carnivore or mostly you're doing low on carbs, you're going to go in and out of ketosis. There's nothing wrong with keto. Keto is great. Again, it comes down to the food quality. Pillar number 2, it comes down to food quality. Again, right here, clean keto. Yeah, food quality. Food quality matters. Food quality matters. It certainly does. Jessica, Papa Swolio, my husband and I are doing a workout regularly. However, we are extremely tired and sore. What could help that? More clean calories? I mean, I don't know what you're doing. Are you brand new to working out? That's normal. You're tired. Could be sleep. Could be insufficient nutrition. It could be overtraining. If you're just starting a new thing, you're going to be tired. Like, you're going to be sore. I'm sore as fuck. My arms are cramping up right now because I did arms today. I'm going to do legs tomorrow. Like, I'm sore. If you lift hard, you're sore most of the time. You're usually recovering from something. So you might need some more. Perhaps you have some electrolyte imbalances. Maybe you need a magnesium supplement. Maybe you need more hydration, better sleep. Again, more nutrients, maybe some organ meats. I always say organ meats, but maybe you're missing something in your nutrition. It's a good question, but it's vague. There's a lot of other questions I have to ask from that question. Krista, I argued about the vaccine today and said when they close McDonald's for health, I'll get a vaccine. Yeah, right? Everything shuts down except fast food. Everything shuts down except fast food and all the junk. You can still order. You can still just move your thumb and order whatever shit you want. Yeah. Sure. Okay, sure. Mm-hmm. All right. Welcome to the fam.
What's in the box?
Welcome to the fam, Joseph, new member to the fam. Drop some biceps and gorillas for Joseph. Welcome to the fam. It says, hey fam, for anyone who likes to run, I need thy help. So I don't know why, but every time I run and jog, I always get sore around my legs, and I hate it. Oh, I get sores? They will stay there for a few days. I usually wear basketball-like shorts. I don't know if they are just too heavy or what. The only shorts I know will work fine are my army shorts, the ones I take my PT test in, but they also have no pockets and my gym has the locker area closed down still, so I have to keep my keys on me. Anyway, you runners, do you guys have any shorts you could recommend? All right. So any runners, I guess you're getting chafing or something. All right, good question. Good question. I'll leave that to all of you. I'll just leave that to all of you. Some short shorts, some time. Who wears short shorts? Time to get those shorty shorts. Oh, man. Time to get those shorty shorts. All right. I know.
That's deep.
All right, we got some more stuff to get into. We got some good Dookie posts to get into as well. This one is from Kate inside the Swole fam. She writes, "Hey fam, I've been a quiet member for quite a while. A quiet member for quite a while. but wanted to share this. I was working out regularly and fixing my diet until the Rona ramped up in our country. I fell off the health wagon hard, and I won't get into details, but I have depression and severe anxiety and completely spiraled during this pandemic. I am a healthcare worker and even had several panic attacks at work. Not fun. Since March, I was being a biche and just eating whatever was quick and easy, fast food, other dirty dick foods, and not working out at all. About 2 weeks ago, I was scrolling through my YouTube subscriptions to find something to watch and paused when I saw the Daily Swole and clicked to watch some of the videos. I think I really needed the slap in the face to help me snap out of my bullshit. Since then, I have been back on the Swole train by tuning into the Daily Swole again, saying no to dirty dicks, and working out at home. I truly feel so much better, and I don't really have junk food cravings like I did. Thank you, Papa Swolio, for your no BS approach. The world needs more reality and less woke nonsense. I could not agree more. And you know what? You hear that? Hey, YouTube, you hear that? Hello, YouTube, you hear that? I was scrolling through my YouTube subscriptions and I saw the Daily Swole. Can you please show my podcast to more people? Can you promote it a little bit more? Hit the like button. If you're watching right now, fam, hit that like button. Let's go. Let's go. Where's the like police at? By the way, for the live stream, if you commenting a lot, the more comments and the more likes and the more all that stuff, it'll help a lot. Hit the share button, but spread it with your friends and family, people that need to get their taint slapped or their tits pinched or something like that. And it's a little quiet on the Swole. Where is everyone? I've noticed that a lot of people are punched out this time of year. Where's the Swole fam at? For real. A lot of people are punched out. A lot of the regulars aren't here. I wonder if it's a time of year or people are just really getting hit hard. I wonder what's going on. A lot of people are slacking this time of year. I feel like this is worse than most Decembers. Most of you are crushing it. You're crushing it. But a lot of people are slacking. Don't slack. I'm watching you. Papa's watching. Don't you slack, Beach. Don't you slack. Where's everyone at?
What's in the box?
Oh, I know. The regs are here. I know. I'm just saying a lot of people, a lot of the same names are missing. I'm just calling people out. If they're listening to this later, I'm calling them out. Oh, I know you're here. Oh, I'm grateful for everyone watching. I'm just calling people out that aren't here. God, I still got to slap people across the tits. All right, here we go. Lisa, hello fam and happy Monday. I've been missing the live streams, case in point, but I watch them later as part of my brain gains. I'm also using the missed episodes as a reward. So many people reward themselves with food. We were raised on that kind of thing, which is really more like bribery than an actual reward. Promising candy or fast food as a reward is as silly as an alcoholic rewarding themselves with a drink after an AA meeting. I agree with that.
Wow.
I know we don't go off of motivation. I consider my reward system more incentive. A reward doesn't have to be complicated. My rewards for doing even a 7-minute workout or a walk or doing the dishes can range from a fresh cup of coffee to a steaming hot bath, as I don't have a sauna. These things help reinforce good habits and don't involve junk. I want to know, what are some of your rewards, fam? Moderate carb maven. Very good post. That's how you set proper habits. You follow up a couple habits, things that you want to accomplish, and then you follow it up with something that you want to do. Like we've talked about before, doing a little meditation, a little mobility in the morning, and then following that up with a morning coffee. That will help you reinforce those morning routines, things that you want to do. Like, hey, I want to do mobility every morning. Hey, I want to meditate every morning. Well, do those two things first and reward yourself with a cup of coffee or with a nice walk or something that you enjoy, or reading a book that you've been eager to read. Treat yourself, but it doesn't have to be about food. You know what I'm saying? Papa knows when you're slacking. He knows when you're a biche. Yeah, I know. I know when you're swole or not, so get yoked for goodness sake. Make some fucking gains. What's up? I know you're here. You're all awesome. We're here. I know, Gwendol. Bonsoir. There you go, Laura. No slacking here. Did Swolga Foundation after shoveling nearly 1 foot of snow. Oh, that's right. A lot of you people are dealing with the snow. Boo. That sucks. That's why I moved. And we got some woke ass. I know. She's a...
God damn it, I know this is about your face, but I want to deliver one of these right in
Oh, Tessy.
Is there anything I can do to work on that?
Oh,
Not really, it's your face.
God damn it, Tessy. You went woke as fuck. So hashtag swole privilege, that little beesh when completely woke, all done up, and yeah. You nasty beesh. You nasty, filthy beesh. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my goodness. All right. We do have a couple awesome posts, but let's get into some Dookie. We got a nice one to talk about today. Check this one out. This one is from You ready for this? Come on, fam. You ready for this? Let's go. Let's go. Drop some Dookie in the comments. You want a little shit post? Oh, welcome, Julia. Let's take a couple comments while we drop some Dookie in the comments. Julia, I'm here for the first time. Finally made it. Nice. Good for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. King Leon, I used to hate the thought of yoga, but you changed my mind, Papa. It's a game changer. It's a life changer as well. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. We are live. We are live. Bring on the poopy, says Michelle Cerny. The gym is my reward. I like that, Dallin. I like that. Poop post. Dookie, dookie, dookie. All right, here we go, fam. You're ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's do another drum roll. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
All right. This one, holy abrasive motherfucker. Holy shit. Okay. Nick McDermott. All right. If a fat person is telling you, a non-fat person, so you're the non-fat person, if a fat person is telling you, a non-fat person, that what you are doing or saying is harmful and fatphobic, this is not up for debate.
Matt Damon.
Oh, it's not up for debate, so believe all fat people. Whatever fat people say is absolute truth. That's right. A fat opinion is more valuable than a non-fat opinion. Gotta love that acceptance. Gotta love that compassion. Love it. The caption writes, just an important public service announcement in time for the weekend and holiday season. We are undoubtedly going to be inundated with a barrage of diet and weight loss bullshit in the coming weeks. And we are undoubtedly going to have friends and family who will engage in conversations that are both harmful and fatphobic. Non-fat people have no business in debating what is and isn't harmful. Non-fat people have no business in determining what is and isn't fatphobic. Yeah, I have to shit all over this. My goodness. Well, I know I'm not fat. I know exactly how to not be fat. So I can't talk about what's fatphobic. I can talk about what's delusional, which is why I'm reading this post. If you are a non-fat person, if you're a non-fat person and feel the need to debate this, then I ask you to take a step back. Well, I'll tell you what.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
You can take that step back to listen to those who have informed you of your harm. Ooh, to apologize for the harm you have caused and to do better next time. Fam, be careful. Tiptoe around everyone's feelings. Don't hurt the fifis. Don't believe all fat people. What a fat person says is reality, is truth. No, I don't think it's a man. No, I don't think it's a man. I mean, it's not a man by any normal definition. No, this is a chick.
I'm gonna put my nutsack on your drum set.
That's a chick, so it's NIC. No, it's not Nick. I mean, if this was a man, it would be like a quote man. They're a man for a day. They're fluid. Or whatever you call it. What would you call it, Tess? What would you call it? That's gender fluidity, right? When you just decide what you want to be day to day. That's what you call it, right? Yeah. Well, you would know, you pink and purple rainbow haired creep. You didn't have to dye your hair. I just told you to get less fat because you ate all the food. If you didn't eat all the food, you wouldn't have gone to fat camp. You were a huge cow. Jesus Christ. Falcon, you put that beach. I'm going to take I'm going to take that card. I'm going to take that card away and the Falcon will have its way with you. You see what I have to put up with, fam? You see what I have to put up with? Unreal. Unreal. All right, let's wash that trash out of our mouth. We got another one to go into, but this one's from Sammy from the Swole fam. Hi, Swole fam. Oh, hi, Sammy. Hello. I haven't been vocal on the group or the Mancast the past few days. Yeah, the Mancast, the Nipcast. But I have seen a lot of people's posts that Let's start this over. Hi, Swole fam. I haven't been vocal on the group or the Mancast the past few days, but I have seen a lot of people's posts that they have been struggling lately. I have also been struggling. Long story short, I fell back into depressive symptoms and really bad habits, like restricting, followed by a binge that would have made Tessy blush. Oh, is that the case? Is that the case? Don't trust me. Do not bring Tessy into this, because Tessy will try to rub your taint and pat you on the back and tell you everything's going to be okay. Tessy's just going to tell you to change your hashtag. All right, let's help out Sammy a little bit here. Like restricting followed by a binge that would have made Tessy blush. My nutrition pillar completely collapsed, taking the other pillars along with it. What a visual. Well, that's what we always talk about, fam. Yesterday, I took a walk and did yoga for deep sleep. I've been having trouble with nightmares and sleeping along with everything else. And today, I even thought about giving up and just laying on the couch. What? Give up? I'm on week 5 of the 90-day dash. My balance, strength, and general mood has increased so much since I joined Swolenormous X, I don't want to throw that away. So today, I made the hard choice to get up off the couch and do Swolga. Now I'm headed to the gym. Tomorrow, I'm going to nail my hydration and nutrition. It was only 3 days of being off track, but it felt like forever. That's just my mind playing tricks on me. I've struggled with depression and disordered eating for years now, and I don't think I would have been able to bounce back as quickly as I did if I didn't have Swolenormous in my life. When you fall into a dark hole, it seems like it's impossible to get out, but we've got this, Swole fam. Thanks for being there. If you're reading this and struggling with anything, you are not alone. That's some fucking fire. We're on. Talk about some home fucking runs. Sammy, much respect. Only 3 days, you're fine. You're fine. I know it's been rough, but 3 days. Let's drop some biceps and gorillas in the comments. Drop some biceps and gorillas in the comments for Sammy. Look, a lot of people are struggling this time of year. And 2020 has been brutal. A lot of people are fucking struggling. But what makes the Swole fam so much different is that we're crushing it. Why? Why can the Swole fam crush it? Because we're focused on the right shit. A lot of people don't have a good community. A lot of people don't surround themselves, and they don't understand the importance of surrounding themselves with better people that inspire them. Now, listen. When it comes to, for example, where was it here? Nightmares and sleeping. That can have closely associated with your food. If you're eating shit food, that's going to definitely give you that can definitely lead to nightmares. And I don't know what she was eating, but of course it wasn't good, as per what Sammy said. But legit, stepped up and got back on track. That's fire. That's fire. Absolute fire. Absolute fire. Love it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Where's my...
USA.
There we go.
Greatest country in the world.
There we go. There we go. I got it. We got it now. We got it now. All right, we got another Duke post coming up, but we got one more for the Swole fam before we get into an amazing transformation I want to share with all of you. This one's from Shannon. Checking in. I'm still working out with my trainer and tracking calories. I think I'm lacking motivation. Oh, we're going to talk about this. Oh, shit. We're going to talk about this. I'm eating too many calories. I'm trying to lower the intake, but I'm falling short. I'm trying to stay close to 2,000, but I end up getting close to 3,000 plus. You're a female. Dudes bulk on 3,000 plus. You're eating complete trash. There's no way you're eating quality foods at 3,000 plus. You're eating crap. What should I do? I want to continue, but mentally, maybe I'm not ready yet. All right, we're gonna get into this. I'm not using this as an excuse. I'm also working on sleeping. Sometimes I get 6 hours, the others 5.5 hours. All right, so you're not getting enough sleep at night. So you're fundamentally going to be craving more carbohydrates because your body's exhausted. You're not recovering enough. So cortisol levels are going to stay elevated. You're going to have these cravings more often. You might not be hydrating enough. Definitely not sleeping enough. You're tracking calories. I think you're eating the wrong foods. Shannon. I mean, how are you getting close to 3,000 plus calories? You're not eating the right foods. You're not eating quality, like real whole foods. You're not. Because I've done this. I've done the counting for bulking, and I used to eat 3,000 to 3,300 eating solid foods, and I was almost throwing up trying to stuff down sweet potatoes and chicken and beef and stuff like that. This was years ago when I was counting. You don't need 5,000 calories a day to bulk. You don't need 4,000. Like a dude will probably only need, like at the most, like 3,000. You don't need a ton unless you're a massive person. So you're not eating quality foods if you're hitting those kinds of numbers. So I would say an elimination diet. I would say I want to know. You can all drop this in the comments. I don't think I saw Shannon in the comments live, but make sure you post on this. Respond inside the Swole fam. Let's find out what she's eating. Let's find out what's going on. Shannon, we need to go back to the drawing board. Make sure you're eating the right quality foods, because you're not going to hit those numbers if you're eating dense, like real food. Yeah, we got to get to the source. You're not lacking motivation. Motivation's fucking bullshit. Motivation's bullshit. Anyone that's waiting to feel like training or wanting to, you're not going to always be up here. I often don't want to do it because it's not convenient, but I do it anyway. It's not about whether you feel like it. And you're not going to feel like it more often than not. You're not going to feel like it more often than not if you're not getting sleep. Of course, you're not going to feel like it. You're tired. You're chronically exhausted. You're not getting enough sleep. 5 hours of sleep a night is not enough. 6 hours is not enough. Let's see. So what we got here? We got some other comments here. Let's see. Dwayne, where do we post transformation pics for the Swole fam to see? Go into the announcements section in the private Facebook group and click on the announcements and drop it in the Swole fam project. You can also just start a post, but definitely you could post in both places, but I would definitely recommend posting it on the Swole fam project thread, because those were, everyone goes deep on their transformations and their pictures. But you can just start a post on the page. Just submit it like a normal post too. But if you want to get some fire inspiration, the Swole fam project, we feature those a lot here on the show and in the pre-rolls and stuff like that. Let's see here. Maven, eating whole foods, I struggle to eat over 2,000. Yeah, it's a lot, especially when you're eating dense food. So good. I mean, Shannon, we got your back, but I think we need to get some more info. I think we need more context. Okay. So just make sure you're commenting. Drop a comment on Shannon's post, fam. And Shannon, if you're watching or listening, make sure you follow up with another post and give a little more context. That's like what you're eating, and we can help get you through maybe some things that might be triggering your extra binging. And it's definitely going to come down to food quality. I feel like you on the DL just left out the quality of the foods. It's not about counting calories. It's about what quality of the foods you're eating. All right. So we got amazing post to come up here in a second. But first, we got one more Duke post. Shall we get into one more Dookie post? We got one from Fierce Fatty. Now I know the queen of pink hair. Yeah, you should be enjoying that. Tessy. Swole privilege. Hashtag Swole privilege for a chance to win this card. I love some Swole privilege. Looking all pretty. Tessy is a hot woke ass mess. Goddamn beige. Betrayed us. Literally betrayed us. We're ripping on woke bullshit every single day. And you got to come back from fat camp like this. Yeah, no kidding. I knew we would get this body positivity bullshit. Yeah. I've heard it all before. No excuse. This is the Daily Swole. This is the Daily Swole. You can't come on here with fluorescent hair. Ugh. Christ. Okay, so, Fatty, what we got? Diet is intentional weight loss. Oh, we got... Isn't this wonderful? Isn't this glorious? So now it's not 95%, it's 95 to 97%. So now it's good. Now we've upped it. 95 wasn't enough. Now it's 97. 95 to 97. You know, that specific range right there. You know, a diet. A diet is intentional weight loss. 95 to 97% of diets fail.
Matt Damon.
Any means of intentionally trying to reduce your body size will probably fail. Body size? You see the wording? Any means of intentionally trying to reduce your body size, you mean eat healthier so you're not so freaking fat for no reason? Continues. Yes, even if the diet you're on is body positive, in quotes, a lifestyle change, in quotes, or not a diet. So this is from Victoria Wellesby, Fierce Fatty. So 95 to 97% of diets fail. I'm going to tell you something. 95 to 97% of dumb shit will fail. Usually 100% of dumb shit will fail. If you're doing dumb shit, it's going to fail. So that's why the percentage will be so high. Okay? If you do cliff jumping or bungee jumping without a bungee cord, if you do skydiving without a parachute, it's going to fail 100% of the time. Okay? It's going to fail. So you're saying that, so apparently, intentional weight loss, so 95 to 97% of diets fail, which is bullshit. You're talking about making dumb decisions. You're talking about doing a study in which people stopped doing what they were doing during the study after they left, and they're not changing lifestyle. They're just being observed for a short period of time. It's nonsense. So you're saying that intentional weight loss is almost the same failure rate as skydiving without a parachute. It's very close. That 95 to 97 is almost 100%. So you're saying it's only 3% off of the certainty of death from skydiving without a parachute. Just saying, just showing a comparison. Just 3% away. You're so close. But we got a caption here. We're not done yet. You got to follow up. You got to follow up that bullshit with, you got to explain the bullshit. Caption reads, a lot of people think that the 95 to 97% stat doesn't apply to them because they are losing weight the healthy way or not doing an extreme diet. If you are trying to intentionally lose weight, then there is a 95 to 97% chance that you will be unsuccessful. Okay, one, you're doing it wrong. And two, that's still not a reason to stop, even if it was true. This is what you call being a bitch-ass quitter. Even if that means you only want to lose a pound a week, even if you are following a well-known diet plan, even if you have the very best intentions, even if you have so much willpower, it's not about willpower. See, you're doing it wrong. So instead of trying to be smaller, no, it's not being smaller, it's being less fat and less unhealthy. Why not examine the system?
Matt Damon.
Why not examine the system that told you that being smaller means you'll be more attractive, healthier? Who said that? Healthier, happier, parentheses, insert other unhelpful belief that diet companies have made you internalize. Right. Examine the system. In other words, don't take any personal responsibility. Just blame everyone else. Blame everyone else for you not having what you want. I'll tell you what. It's like anything else. If you take money and just throw it in the ocean, it's not going to come back. Okay? If you do bullshit, quick fix diet things, of course it's going to fail. If you do detox cleanses, yeah, it's going to fail because you're making a stupid, idiotic mistake. You're making a terrible choice. Life is full of choices. There are good choices and there are bad choices. And sometimes you don't know if it was a good or bad choice until you see the outcome. It doesn't mean it's not your fault. It's your fault for making the choice. It's your fault for making the choice. If you made a bad choice, own the bad choice. Oh, here we got here. Look, after reading this bullshit, P.S. Want to learn the steps to loving your body? Get the Fierce Fatty Body Love Roadmap by clicking the link in my bio. I might have to click on that and just shit all over it. I'll wipe my ass with that. The Fierce Fatty Body Love Roadmap. I'll tell you what the destination is. Fucking diabetes.
Matt Damon.
Who told you to eat my cookies?
All right. Immobility and disease. Thanks, but no thanks. I don't want a roadmap. You don't need a roadmap. You don't need a roadmap. You can just do the standard American diet and just eat fast food. Do the average. Do what everyone else does, and there's your roadmap. There's your fat roadmap. My God. It's unreal. Let's see here. Oh, my God. Dallin. There we go.
He's heating up!
I dieted down from 400 pounds to 180. 180 was unsustainable for me, and I was sick. I'm curious as to what you were eating. I let my diet and lifestyle set my weight, now 210 and better. There you go. So by 95%, their number, I failed. Right, exactly how are you measuring that? Losing weight and then gaining a little bit back? Like if you do something stupid, if you do like an extreme caloric restriction, you're eating shit foods and then you go back to eating foods again, yeah, you're going to gain the weight back because you're not. Again, if you drive a car with your eyes closed, it's not going to be successful. It doesn't mean that driving a car is wrong. You're just making you're just doing it wrong. You're using the tools wrong. You're not educating yourself on how to drive a car. You're like, oh, let me just stop eating so much. You're still eating shit food. You're still poisoning your body. So you're managing your poison intake. Seriously, you need nutrients. If you're not getting enough nutrients, you're going to have cravings. You're going to have issues. You're going to have other health complications. It's not just about weight loss and weight gain. It's about how your body, how your body is functioning. And that's going to lead you to taking better care of your body, having more energy, sleeping better, recovering better, lowering stress hormones, losing extra body fat around your belly, because that's what's going to happen when you lower cortisol and get better rest. Sleep is the most important thing, and most people don't get sleep. Why? TikTok, Instagram, Netflix, watching too much screens, blue light, having to get up super early, being stressed out. Electricity fucks people up, Wi-Fi, EMFs all the time. It's like, we're not in a natural environment. We're just being inundated with all these ridiculous frequencies and blue light, and and fluorescence and shit foods and crappy air quality and water and soaps and conditioners and cleaners and bleaches, all this stuff that's just completely weakening us as a species. It's pretty obvious when you see how sick people are. Obviously, they're doing it wrong. So all this counting calories for the last 30, 40, 50, 60 years is obviously not working. So it's the food quality. What has changed? People's awareness that eating more makes you gain weight, eating less. Okay, we get that. Mathematics, we get that. Energy balance, that exists. It's physics. It's science. Science isn't fat phobic. It's not the white man. It's science. It's basic. However, food quality is going to fuck up your body in more ways and lead to terrible decisions. It's going to lead to other cascades of problems. It leads to a lot more problems. Food quality is a huge, probably the most overlooked thing. It's the most important thing, in my opinion, especially when it comes to nutrition. It's the food quality number one. Food quality number one. And most people's opinion and what they think of as food quality isn't really quality. Whenever someone tells me they eat, but I eat really healthy, and then they tell me what they eat, I'm thinking, fuck, I would never eat that shit. So what one person thinks is healthy, a lot of the reality might be that it's not healthy at all. Oh, but what do you think of Chick-fil-A? I removed the bun, I removed this. I think it's absolute trash. But what if I go to McDonald's and I remove the bun? This is what people think is healthy. So, yeah. All right. You ready for this? Now, I want to talk about some Swole fam right now. So, if you're not yet part of the fam, now's the time to join Swolenormousx.com. This is an amazing transformation. We got another video coming up soon featuring on the Swolenormous channel, Forging Pillars. I'm stoked. This is a fucking party. Can we get some biceps and gorillas in the comments? Let's get some shit going. Let's get amped up. I wanted to hit it again. This is fucking amazing.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? This is fantastic. I'm going to read this first. You just saw it, a little peeky. Tyler. Let's get some cheers for Tyler. Let's show the picture first. You already saw it. Look at this motherfucker up in here.
I arrive in America's airport with clothing, US dollars, and a jar of gypsy tears to protect me from AIDS.
I mean, holy shit. I'm just going to hit all the things.
Fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Fucking T-Bone. No one needs to see. I mean, I'm going to read what he wrote, but you don't need to read that to understand. Now, the shitty thing is, if I put this, I want you all to check yourself. If I put this in the thumbnail, YouTube will remove it. YouTube will remove this thumbnail. If I put these pictures in the thumbnail, they will remove that if I post the video like that. That's how fucked up the internet is. This is looked down upon by people. Everyone that's hating on transformation pictures. Why and how can you hate on transformation photos? You are hating on someone else's success. You are part of the problem. You are being a piece of shit trying to drag them down to your level of being average. Get the fuck out of here. This is amazing. Oh, what's up, Nicholas? Welcome to the fam again. I got the annual membership to Swolenormous X, so you'll see me for a while. Fuck yeah, Nicholas. Respect. And we got so many biceps and gorillas. I'm just going to show them all here and click through so when Tyler watches later, look at this. Boom. Everyone's loving it. Eric, Super Jen, Josh, Julia. Everyone's repping that out. Biceps and gorillas. Oh, let's get some more gorillas here. Did I drop gorillas yet? I don't think I did. I think water breaks are skipping pillar number 7. Oh, shut the fuck up. We'll do a water break after. Chill out. A completely different person. I agree. Let's read this amazing story. He grew a beard too, obviously. What do you think trimmed the, he grew a beard, Kashina. What do you think trimmed the weight off? You think it was lifting? Of course, it was the beard. The beard's the most important thing to join, to join. Hey, if you sign up for an annual membership in Swolenormous X, you get a free beard. Shh, beard's not included. All right, Tyler. This is definitely out of my comfort zone because I have always hated having my picture taken, let alone posting them. But I felt that it was time to post a transformation photo. I just happened to come across the first pic the other day and I could not believe my eyes. The first one is me at my heaviest, somewhere between 285 and 290 pounds. I stayed off the scale, honestly, so it could have been more. The second is me sitting currently at 196 pounds. That's 100 pounds. That's 100 pounds. Some days it is hard to see the progress you are making. But sometimes you need to look back to see how far you have come. Swolenormous has made such a big impact on my life, and I could not imagine it any other way. I hope everyone in the Swole fam continues to crush their goals, and remember, it may get frustrating sometimes and you may get impatient, but the results will come with consistency and hard work. I'll tell you what. Talk about preaching some 7 pillars there, bro. We are honored to have you, and talk about an amazing success story. And, you know, this is so common. This is so common. Look at this picture. Like, when you feel like that, and I'm not talking about the way it looks, all right? We're not shaming like, oh, if you look like this, you're an awful person, you're ugly. But why did he not want to get his picture taken? And those of you that have fat stories yourself, think about this right up here. Where is it saying? I honestly stayed off the scale, so it couldn't have been more. I have always hated my picture taken. I've always hated having my picture taken. Most people that are not taking care of their health, most people don't feel like having their picture taken because they don't feel good about themselves. They don't feel good physically. They don't feel good mentally. They just don't feel good. You don't want to take a pic. You don't want to get your picture taken if you don't feel good or you don't feel good about yourself. And then here he is on the right here in the gym, fucking taking it, just a different human being. A different human being. And to have before and afters on Instagram and YouTube flagged, it's atrocious and it's appalling because this literally shows what success is. This is what success is all about. Get inspired. There's 2 different things. There's 2 things. 2 ways you can go with this. There's 2 ways. You can hate on this and be like, oh my God, before and afters, you're fat phobic. Nyeh. Or you can be inspired. So instead of being a cunt, you can actually be inspired by someone else's success. And look at this as, wow, if Tyler can do it, maybe I can too. If Tyler can crush it, why can't I? And that's exactly right. Why can't you? Why can't you have this too? Why can't you have this too? So I think it goes without saying, Tyler, from myself and the Swole fam, we want you to have this Swole card. And of course, when we're reading through posts, there are a lot of people. Sometimes we give them away based on the hashtag. Sometimes there's only one Swole card per episode, and a lot of people deserve it every day. Trust me. But even if you don't win, it doesn't mean that you are not loved. It doesn't mean that the Swole cards, you can make your own. Put these little notes around, put these affirmations, put your goals in front of your fucking face. Seriously, that's what's on the wall, all behind me. Hundreds, if not thousands of cards. I have cards all around my computer that I look at that fuck my eye holes all the time and remind me to get shit done even when I don't feel like it. I'm just like you. Only Swole. Yeah. No, but I'm just like you. We all have those ups and downs. But Tyler, preach it, man. Preach it. Patience, hard work, fucking killing it. So everyone, make sure you go and comment on Tyler's post. Everyone, make sure right after we break off from the live, we're going to do a water break right now, but make sure you go and comment on this post in the Swole fam group and let Tyler know that he won today's Swole card. So congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 1686 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. And we'll give you this beesh. Yeah. Tessy, you're nasty beesh. We'll give you the Swole card. So congratulations, Tyler. Way to fucking crush it. Way to fucking crush it. Epic. All right. Where's the water? Get a little water break. Let's see here. Got any more questions, things? You're welcome, Julia. I love the transformation. Thank you for posting it. For you and for us, you're very welcome. And I know you're referring to Tyler as well. So this is why you got to share it. Share your posts. Share it. Share the wins. Share the struggle. We read them here, but of course, inside the group, like, you're going to get feedback and you hold yourself accountable by putting yourself out there. Yeah, you're not going to want to be a hypocrite. If you say you're going to do something, you're going to fucking do it. Post it up. Share. We all go through this together. Let's see. I think a couple of you answered this already. Maven, I want to upgrade my membership, but I don't have gym equipment. So is there enough content for just dumbbells and kettlebells only? Oh yeah, you can swap out any exercise too. There's a lot of alternative exercises. Plus you can post up if you have any specific questions for your setup. So yeah, you can do all the content. You just might have to swap out a couple different exercises. If you don't have a bench, for example, if something recommends a bench, you can still swap out the exercise inside the instructional video library. You can customize and tweak everything. Absolutely. Plus the yoga studio, Swollen Sevens. We have Swollen Sevens just for dumbbells. We have Swollen Sevens just for kettlebells. So yeah, there's tons of stuff. Absolutely. And if you need help with that, if any of you are interested in upgrading, just send us an email to support@swolenormous.com or use the live chat on the site. And the Swole team will help you upgrade and hook it up too. Got awesome stuff with the Fuck Your Resolution specials going on right now. So now's the time to upgrade for show. Jill, there you go. There should be an FYR special right now. There is indeed. Let's see. Josh, should I repost pics? You can, sure. I mean, if you post on the Swole Fam Project, the Swole Fam Project, it's in the announcements in the private Facebook group. If you post there, that gives automatic permission. So if you post pictures before and afters in the thread, that's giving permission to be used elsewhere. That's why it's specifically the Swole Fam Project. So any stories that you share, you're pretty much saying up front, because I put that in the description, like, yeah, you're saying, hey, I can use that for pre-roll or feature you. I'm not going to use your full name, for example, but like your before, picture, and after. But if you want to post up in the group, you can put in the description, hey, you can use this for anything. Or we'll reach out and be like, hey, is it cool if we use this on the podcast? Because some people don't want their faces. I always respect that because it's a private group. So I never want to just, unless it's on the Swole Fam Project post, or you specifically say, I don't want to just put pictures on blast. That's why a lot of times we don't share pictures here. Just because what happens in the Swole Fam stays in the Swole Fam, but at the same time, it's great to share these whenever possible. So if you're down with it, absolutely would love to share your story. Hey, real quick question, Sandra. I have trouble finding you when you say you're on live. Do I just open the private account Facebook page and wait? No, a live when it's public. When it's public, obviously you watch on Facebook. So the Facebook page is different. So I don't really promote the Facebook page, the public page, because a lot of people, I don't know, most people watch on YouTube. So it would be on the Swolenormous Facebook page. So I stream there. I don't stream private into the group too, not for the public stream. So it's public on the Swolenormous Facebook page and also the Daily Swole on YouTube. So yeah. And you get the text, right? The text message. So you can go to either one. So I'm trying to get a little bit better. And I was trying to send a link on YouTube, but for some reason I can't, the permanent link doesn't work anymore. So now when I have to wait for it to load up. And by the time the YouTube video loads up, we're already live. So now I just send you a message right before anyway, because if it's just text, it'll come really fast. That's what she said. And I'll give you like 10, 15 minutes before letting you know I'm going live. Like today, right? Today, I told you, I'm like, I know. Remember today I said, we're going live in 10 minutes. And I texted you right back. I was like, oh no, I didn't want to send that yet because I wanted to film a video. I ended up filming 2 videos. So I sent a follow-up message to be like, hey, I pulled the gun. I jumped the gun too quick. And now I want to we're going to go live in like 20 minutes or 10, 15 minutes. So I sent out a follow-up text. So I'll let you know before we go live, and then I'll follow up with a text message being like, hey, we're live. So then you can go back and reload. And sometimes it might take a moment to reload if you're on YouTube and such. Michael, how long does it take to get a post approved on the page? It depends. It depends, as long as it fits with our terms and like what we try to focus on. So just don't send in pictures like, hey, this is what I'm eating today. Like if there's a question or some context, especially urgent posts or things that really need Swole Fam's assistance, like really pertinent posts will get prioritized. And that's a judgment call, but it depends on how many posts we have for the day. So obviously as the group grows, just make sure that the best place to do is if there's another post going down, to add context to it. So if you have a question based on someone else's post, to just comment in that thread is the best place rather than start a new post. But at the same time, if it's something specific to your situation, post it up. I would say it depends. Obviously, it depends on the frequency and how many posts that we have waiting. Every day is different. Sometimes there's a ton. Sometimes there's only a couple. So I would say most posts are probably within a day or so. I would say generally within 24 hours, but again, it depends. It depends. So the mods do a great job, by the way. How about a shout out? How about a shout out? A shout out to the moderators inside X that are handling the. It's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy to pick and to like prioritize because there's so many awesome posts. There's so many awesome posts, but at the same time, Michael, if you want to drop a comment or a post, you could also go into the discussion section in Swolenormous X and you can post freely there. And we're pulling a lot more content from there as well. So we use that and it's organized, but it's also a backup for Facebook because Facebook people use it so easy, but you can comment and get into the discussion and actually just start posting up right away. And there's no limit. So the mods are, it's hard. It's hard to prioritize for the mods. It's hard to prioritize which one goes first. And when there's a ton, because most of the posts are awesome. Yeah, every once in a while you have someone sharing a link or something like that, which is against our, outside links or something that might not be appropriate or just not like off topic. That doesn't really make sense. So it wouldn't get prioritized. But the Swole family, everyone's pretty much on it all the time with what they're posting. So you have like, oh my God, all these awesome things that you have to like pick which one goes first. Sometimes it's rough. So the mods are awesome and they do the best that they can. So I'll tell you what, fam, if you weren't so awesome, it wouldn't be such a challenging thing. Okay. So all the awesome posts are too awesome. You're giving our mods a hard time, but I think it's a good thing. I am thirsty. I am parched. So we got to get out of here because I am thirsty and I'm sorry. No, all right. You asked for a water break. You called it. Oh, let's take a question first. We got one final question of the day. Climb, lift, cook. Nice avatar. Papa Swole, I injured my back rock climbing. What can I do for arm day? I can't bend over, arch my back, or do pulling motions. I basically have to keep it rigid. All I can think of is curls. Any suggestions? I'm not going to suggest you lift at all. If you can't move, what about yoga? What about doing a yin yoga class and only doing what you are able to do? Have you ever tried yin yoga? Climb, lift, cook. Have you ever tried that? Sounds like you need some mobility. I mean, obviously, if you have inflammation, it depends on what actually got hurt. You might not want to do a lot of mobility or stretching. However, doing something like an Epsom salt bath, like a soak, could be beneficial, but doing some yin yoga where you're not doing anything real active, some maybe real passive, because yin yoga, you're on your back a lot of times and you do yoga daily, but do you practice yin yoga? Yin yoga is great because you hold positions for long periods of time and all you have to do is modify and adjust with blocks or pillows. If you can't twist let's say your back hurts and you can't move your legs all the way over one direction, just move them maybe a couple inches and put some pillows under your legs and that can modify the movement. Yin is fantastic because you're not engaging muscles, so you're not going to be doing tons of twisting. You will, but you allow gravity to do the work and you just adjust. Mostly vinyasa or faster flows. I definitely recommend checking out a yin yoga. Checking out yin yoga. I mean, inside Swolenormous X, we have an entire yin studio. I think we have Swolga. I don't think I have any free yin. Do I have any free yin classes in circulation? I have to check. But yin yoga is fantastic. You can also Google that. It's amazing. Completely passive. So that's a game changer. Yeah, I think with rock climbing, doing all the faster vinyasa flows, you can overtrain for sure. I would look into that. Yin yoga is amazing. Yin yoga. Ooh, Jennifer, what about water temperatures? You asked about aqua, like water training. Water training is good. Water training is good. It's really good if you're new to exercise or you're obese. It's great because it's low impact. If you do like aqua aerobics or aqua training, it can lead you into doing stuff more like on terrain. The only problem with doing water training is not going to improve your bone density. Same thing with like cycling or stuff that doesn't overload the body with gravity on the same way. What about water temperature for showers and baths? Does the heat affect the body? Yeah, cold showers are proven to be amazing. Cold showers are fantastic. So that's always recommended. Plus it helps your body's neurological resilience because at first you'd be like, oh my God, it's so cold. But cold showers are actually great for recovery. A lot of people that are in cold climates are like, I don't want a fucking cold shower. I'm freezing. Cold showers are great though. And you can Google that too. It's a great read and to learn about cold therapy and saunas and stuff. Extreme temperatures are great. I am thirsty. I'm so parched. I'm so parched. And super hot showers and stuff just strip all the oils and just burn your skin. Just drain your body of all its moisture. All right. Let's see here. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. All right, water break. Come on, kitty. Here we go. Come on now. I know. It's time. It's time. I know, you little peppercorn. Okie dokie. All right. Are we good? Here we go. Everyone, pinch your nips. Get your water ready. We got some water break. If it's your first time, you'll never forget your first water break. 3, 2, schwam, dance time. Oh, kitty, look at you, sexy beige. Look at you, sexy beige. Almost. Almost das Boot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dance kitty dance, very nice.
He's heating up!
Oh yeah.
House is a fucking prison on planet bullshit! In the galaxy of this sucks camel dicks!
Oh my god.
Inconceivable!
That was intense. Wow. That brought me back. That brings me back. I remember the days of the water breaks. I remember the days, fam. I remember the days. Remember those water break days? The water break is back, baby. It is back. It is back. Fantastic.
Mr. Strickland.
Oh, all right, fam. Excellent. The only podcast to get you healthier, literally gets your mind right, but also gets you hydrated. A reminder to all you sexy beaches, guess what we got going? Hold on a second. What we got going on here? On December the 30th, December 30th, we got our Swole release party. Time to be announced shortly. Let y'all know, beaches, real soon. If you want to join the fam, check out swolenormousx.com. And of course, follow me over on Instagram at The Daily Swole and also at Swolenormous, TikTok at Papa Swolio. If you want me to slap your tits every single day, posting tons of content over there on TikTok. But Wednesday, December the 30th, major releases, program releases, tons of stuff going down. I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked, man. I'm super stoked. Oh my God, we got Swole Eve. And guess what? We haven't done in a while. Make water breaks great again. Guess what? We got some closing of the nut. Because now this fucking goddamn woke beach. Yeah. Like I care about you. Like I give a shit about you. Yeah. All right. Settle down. You okay? Yeah, you woke ass beach. Jesus Christ. Look at that fucking hair. Fat acceptance. Fat acceptance. Nope. This is your fault, Tessy. I half a mind to let the Falcon take you and teach you a fucking lesson. That hair is atrocious. Body positivity. All right. There you go, Bish. We got it now. Well, thank you so much for joining me for episode 1686. The most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Oh, Everest and K2 flexing on all you beaches. Oh yeah, making those gains. Every day you can follow the Mancast on Spotify, Apple Podcast. Make sure you're leaving me a review. If you like the podcast, leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcast. Fucking iTunes. Distribute the shit out of this. We got some drum solo coming up. Here we go. Nailed it. Riots, not diets. Oh. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. With that riots, not diets bullshit. Hold on here. Bringing it back. Magic. Magic's in the air, beaches. What? There we go.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
All right, I'll let the automatic piano take over. Nailed it. Cut. All right, fam. If you are not yet subscribed on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, make sure you do. Remember, live stream every single day on the Daily Swole channel on YouTube. Hit the notification bell so you get notified. Everyone's going to be up all night pissing. So am I. I have to piss right now, and I have to drink more. So, also, you can catch on Facebook, of course, at the Swolenormous page, but most people follow on YouTube at the Daily Swole. Hit the notification bell. You want to get access to Swole text and so much more. Check out swolenormousx.com. Memberships are live right now for Fuck Your Resolutions. Join today. You can start for less than $3. Swole fan memberships start for less than $3. Less than $3. I said less than $3. And unlimited is special offer right now. So if you're looking to upgrade, send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. You could also use the live chat on the site. Any questions, the Swole team is happy to answer. And I will see you, Beesh. Guess what tomorrow is? Someone tell me what tomorrow is. What's tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Someone tell me what tomorrow is. I'm waiting. I will wait. What is tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Come on. Answer me. That's right. Tomorrow is Fuck'em Friday. If you don't know what Fuck'em Friday is, if you're brand new to the Mancast, you know what Fuck'em Friday is? It's about to go down tomorrow. Everyone in the chat. Fef. Yeah, it's Fef, baby. Fuck'em Friday. I'm stoked. No, you come on. We're about to get fucking lit for Friday. Okay, fam, I'll see you tomorrow for 1687. Fuck'em Friday. See you then, fam. Peace, McGee's. Deuce, McGoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Oh. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had a face smacking. Anyway, had the place
Shut the hell up.
3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think he is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need
Shampoo
rapping,
my
I don't need
crotch.
Sam. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they keep laughing, so mad, it's like.
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new